Awesome.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry about that. First, Zoom needed an update, and then Google Chrome said I needed to update in order to be able to anyways, here I am.
Oh, hey. That's great. I thought, oh no, I left you this message. I'm like, hi. We don't know what's going on.
No, I was
But no,
trying to
that's
log
great.
in and then yeah, I was just updating and yeah, so we're here. We made it. Sorry.
And then I thought for a moment before when you had I had booked those two and then we changed them and it wouldn't let me change it. So you had to change it. And then I thought maybe she forgot to change it. So anyway, I'm glad that it's you're here and we can move
Yeah.
on.
Because today,
Yes.
so I know today we were going to look at um mapping out the strategy. Is that still what you want to focus on today? Were there other things on the list you wanted to look at first?
I have two short things. Karen, do you have anything?
No, I was just gonna go with our original plan, so yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So the two things, wonderful, thank you. I was wondering if there was any other updates about that, taking the calendar, making the calendar invisible on the
Oh,
CRM, because that's if we can't use it, we'd like that just off so that it doesn't look like there's nothing going on.
yeah. So I
A
was told
blank
I can
calendar.
do it with CSS. So I'll have to log in and just figure out the CSS because sometimes it takes a little bit of playing with, but I can log in and figure that out and try to hide it for you.
Yeah, I guess we could
If
do
we have.
that. Or is this a good time to do that, or would we
Well, no,
do
because it's
another
writing
meeting for
code,
that?
so I have to like write the CSS code in order to be able to find it. So it'd be just be me logging in, like right clicking and trying to figure out which CSS selector is going to hide it. So
Okay, you would just do that on your own kind of thing?
yeah, I'll do it sometime this week.
Perfect. Okay, that's great. That was the first thing. And then the second was when we're ready to get the portal active, is there anything else we need to do? Will we need a meeting for that? I mean, it's going to be a few
You
months,
shouldn't,
I would.
yeah, you shouldn't really need another meeting unless you want to run through again. The only thing is if like to the website, you might want to add like a member login or a practitioner login, practitioner portal, something like that to the menu so that people can get to it, like in the either in the main menu, a secondary menu, the footer, that kind of thing, so that people can access it because they'll know to go to the main site. Mhm.
Okay, does that make sense to you, Karen?
Yeah. Yeah, we just use the
Oh,
the login code and create like
Yeah,
a button
yeah,
or a tab or
the
something.
portal URL, whatever that is. Yeah, when you're in the settings, it gives it to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
and I any questions about that, Karen?
No.
Okay, good. The other thing I'm going to mention too, I don't know, Monique, if you even know, I mean, that this whole health thing I'm having, that I had a ski accident and my left hip was damaged, and this has
Oh,
been years, and I'm working with it, and now it's gotten very bad. Like it's um, slipped out of joint, it's disintegrated. I need a hip replacement on the left side. It's been years. And now that it's slipped out of joint, they've said for about 5 years that I am like, anytime you're ready, we'll give you this. But I was waiting till I was ready, and just seeing if I could do like a miracle healing, which didn't happen. I mean, it's pretty hard to structurally, I suppose, do that. But so it is, I thought it would be next May, but it's looking like they will likely be able to get me in at the end of November, beginning of December. Now, I haven't told
oh
any of my
wow.
students this yet. I know, because it's not definite. I just called them yesterday and said, do you know anything more? Because they actually did, uh, it was originally supposed to be, they said January, February, and I said I can't do it then. I have too much going on, but I'll have to push it to May. But then I got a call that said, where they said, we may be able to do it this year. And I
Mm.
said, okay, if you can, I could make it work if you do it end of November, beginning of December, and then take 6 weeks off and still be able to get like the major programming of the school. I have to rearrange if, you know, 2 classes, it looks like it'll be, and then, you know, take away a lot of Reiki shares and healing touch practice sessions and things like that.
Mhm.
So I will know by the end of the week, because I called them yesterday and they said it's looking good. So there's a big chance that I'm going to be out of commission for a bit. So I just thought I'd let you know, because I've
Yeah.
known this now for a few weeks. So I've been like sort of recalibrating. Okay, what am I going to do? I've talked to my lawyer, talked to the accountant, and we're still going ahead, but it looks like things will probably be paused. So if I get it done, I'd probably be, you know, 6 to 8 weeks of not working. I could probably get a lot done eventually after 2 to 3 weeks of recovery. It looks like I'd be well enough to do stuff on the computer, and I could start coming back to meetings. I wouldn't go back yet to the healing loft though. So I
Mm.
just thought I'd mention, because it looks like that's going to be a disruption that's going to
Did they
happen
say like how
probably
long
soon.
of a recovery time that?
Yeah, they said 6 weeks, to take 6 weeks for sure. I'm getting it done in Sudbury because they don't do the less invasive approach, the more modern approach, anterior approach here in the Sioux. So
Mm.
I did seek a surgeon there. I mean, the surgeon said you could technically get back to teaching like in 2 or 3 weeks if you really wanted to, but you can't drive for 6 weeks, and they recommend the 6 weeks. I know my friend, her dentist had it done, the anterior, and she came back to work after 12 days. I mean, that's wild.
Oh, oh my
I know.
goodness.
I don't want to do this to
So
my body.
No.
I plan to take the 6 weeks. So I'm just going to, yeah, take 6 weeks with no clients, no classes,
Yeah.
and just start walking. You know, I'm going to have a walker and then a cane. And I've never had any surgeries. I've never been on medication. So this is like really new for me.
Yeah.
But at first it was totally freaky. And now I've had 5 years to get used to the idea. So
Mm.
I'm ready now. So yeah, so I just thought I'd let you know, since I didn't think it was going to happen till May, but it looks like it's going to happen at the end of the
Yeah.
month, either November, beginning of December. So we can go through this, but I'm not really going to start much until after that
Okay.
now.
Well, then do you just
And even with,
want to wait and I
yeah,
can just give you a credit back for this session because we haven't really been on long? Because if we kind of get into it now and then we have like things might change, like Facebook might change tomorrow, the way that we have to put like just if it's going to be that
yeah,
long, then I'd almost suggest that we just wait till closer to, and yeah, we've only been on a few moments, so I'll just add a credit back if that works for you.
that works actually. I think that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that, but now that you mention it, that's probably a good idea. And since I
Yeah,
just
well,
talked,
and you're gonna have 6 weeks, right? So that's six
Right.
weeks of thinking and dreaming and that kind of stuff. So there's definitely gonna be things that you reflect on and like want to move forward with like through that time. So I imagine that yeah, it'll probably be best for us to wait and kind of see because you're gonna have a lot of time to like just, expand and
Right.
dream and that kind of stuff. So I imagine that, yeah, if we do it now, it'll probably need to be different, probably a little bit at
oh,
least. Yeah, so I'm
thank
good with
you,
that.
Monique. That's great. I think like I said, I hadn't thought of that, but I think that makes sense. So let's do that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And
Sounds good.
Karen, did you want to pop onto my Zoom, Karen, for half an hour, and I'll just or
Yeah,
so, and I'll just go through
sure.
things with you?
We can
Okay,
do
now
that.
that this is a likely probability, it sounded like.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
exciting for you though. I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be really good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. I'm
Thank
going in
you.
right
No,
now so
it
I
is.
don't forget.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I know. You must be busy, Monique. Oh, I can just imagine.
I'm just, I
You're
am. Well, I'm busy and also forgetful, so there's there's that. But okay, yeah, so let me know, and I'm sure I'll see you before the end of November anyways, but yeah, we'll talk soon. And then you can just let me know if you need anything in the interim.
Thank you. And I'll be sending as soon as I know, which should be at the end of the week, apparently. So I'll
Right.
be sending out some, I'll probably let all my Reiki students know because I want Reiki. Send me
Mhm.
Reiki.
Right.
Search-
Definitely will. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll talk to you
Okay.
soon.
Monique,
Bye.